This morning we give special attention to Tatiana Seliverstova, who's the president or the leader of the youth movement in Russia.
Dear fellow participants of the conference, I am very grateful to organizers of this event for inviting me here. Today it's more important than ever to find a common grounds for public diplomacy development. The international community should use it for consolidation of mutual efforts in order to eliminate international political conspiracies that lead to the emergence of armed mass conflicts. The destruction of the economies of developed and developing countries in the name of the hegemony of the minority. Nowadays, the BRICS countries represent a union of states which demonstrates a new type of international cooperation based on the prevention of hegemony of the majority. On behalf of youth of Russia, the largest non-political youth public organization, Russian Union of Youth, is developing cooperation with more than 30 countries, and therefore relations with the BRICS countries is one of the priority areas for international cooperation. For 3 years, Russian Union of Youth has been actively developing youth cooperation within the BRICS. International youth projects and programs of Russian Union of Youth are implemented with the support of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Ministry of Education and Science of the Russian Federation, and the Federal Agency for the Commonwealth of Independent States, compatriots living abroad, and international humanitarian cooperation. For us, BRICS is What's the meaning BRICS for us? First, B, business. It's free international trade, mutual respect and reputation. It has a principle of mutual benefits gained from business cooperation. R, responsible. Maintain balance in global policy, peace-minded youth international policy, development of the system of public youth diplomacy. I, innovations, development of innovations in all spheres, promotion of internet technologies, contribution of human capital. C, cooperation, interaction in the youth sphere, development of production chains through all BRICS countries, straightforward link between mental potential and production capacities. S, science, interaction between young people in global education, interaction in global science sphere, tutor school and mutual understanding between generations. What does BRICS mean for you? The BRICS International Youth Forum, held in Moscow in July 2014, became one of the highlights in this area. The forum was attended by 150 participants from Russia, Brazil, India, China, and South Africa. The main purpose of the forum was to establish the permanent cooperation between Russian Union of Youth and young leaders and youth organizations of BRICS countries. The forum adopted a resolution that contained the basic mechanism of cooperation among youth organizations of the BRICS countries in the following areas: innovations, science, culture, business. Following the results of the event, it was decided to hold an official visit of Russian Union of Youth to India and to organize the BRICS Youth Forum in the summer of 2015 in Ufa. The representative of Russian Union of Youth and delegates from Brazil, India, China, and South Africa also agreed the Russian Union of Youth activists would visit all the BRICS countries under the auspices of the youth movement of the BRICS in 2015-2016. During these visits, Russian Union of Youth will sign agreements with the largest youth organization of India, South Africa, and Brazil. In the framework of Russia-China cooperation, Russian Union of Youth already has close ties with the All China Youth Federation and implements with this organization a number of joint larger-scale events for over 20 years. In November 2014, Russian Union of Youth paid the first official visit to New Delhi, India, with the Russia-India Youth Conference and a serious meeting, including a meeting with members of the Indian Parliament, were held. Russian and Indian delegates decided to hold BRICS Youth Forum in New Delhi as a result of the trip. The BRICS International Forum took place in Delhi from 28 to 30 January 2015 and gathered young politicians, entrepreneurs, young scientists, and journalists. The forum was visited by the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi. Moreover, in March 2015, we organized the first Russia-India Youth Forum, where the essential bilateral agreement on cooperation between Russian Union of Youth and major Indian universities and youth organizations were signed. Russian Union of Youth is also organizing the first BRICS and Shanghai Cooperation Youth Forum in the city of Ufa from 26 to 28 July 2015. The forum aims at involving young people in finding solutions for acute problems emphasized by the leaders during the BRICS Summit and the Shanghai Cooperation Summit, as well as developing international youth cooperation and friendly relations within the BRICS and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Russian Union of Youth will also become a partner organization for the BRICS Youth Summit in Kazan, which will be held from 3rd to 7 July 2015. Therefore, in the framework of the 7th Summit of the Head of States or Government of the BRICS member states, a series of events will take place in Russia, helping to establish new projects and programs. Russian Union of Youth plans to organize BRICS International Youth Science and Innovation Forum in October 2015 in order to set up joint youth scientific and innovation projects. In late November, Russian Union of Youth will hold the BRICS Youth Forum in Johannesburg, South Africa, where the alumni of previous events organized by Russian Union of Youth and devoted to the BRICS them will be invited. The President of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, is expected to visit this event. Today, the youth of the BRICS aspire to develop cooperation in different areas: science and education, culture, business, entrepreneurship. The youth organization of the BRICS organize youth exchanges, educational seminars, conferences, and forums where new projects and programs are founded. I'm sure that the youth of the BRICS is ready for broadening cooperation with the European countries and will always be in favor of such cooperation. It's time for the youth of the BRICS and Europe to show the level of mutual trust and cooperation. The young people of the BRICS are open for new programs and projects that will be implemented with new partners from other countries. And I hope that in the future we will have great cooperation between youth of Europe and BRICS. Thanks to your attention.